Razbani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to have with me none other than Chris Billam-Smith. Chris, how's Coventry treating you, mate?
Yeah, all good so far. I've only been here a few hours. Here to support, obviously, Adam Azim tonight. So yeah, looking forward to watching him do the business.
Let's talk about the young man before we get to yourself. A lot of people saying this kid is potentially the next superstar, not just UK boxing, but world boxing.
I agree, but the key word's potential. You know, kid's got to stay grounded and prove himself. But it's all there. He's got to keep working hard, keep doing what he's doing, and if he carries on that trajectory, then I agree. You know, I've seen what he can do in the gym, and he is a phenomenal talent. But you know, talent can only take you so far. You got to put all the work in and stay grounded throughout that, and as long as he does that, he genuinely can be a unified, undisputed champion.
You've been in the gym a long time. Obviously some great fighters come through, Josh Taylors, Carl Framptons, etc. Shane's very much saying this kid he hasn't actually said they're better than them, but he's putting Adam already on that level. What is it that you see in the gym that's so special?
It's just a phenomenal speed, phenomenal power, freakish power. Do you know what I mean? It's freakish speed, and just he's dealing with guys for 8 to 10 rounds already in sparring, which are like world level people, like Joe Cordina. He's in there with him, and he's sharing the ring. He's holding his own against him, you know. So it's Robbie Davies Jr. obviously in the gym. He sparred him. He was him originally sparring Luke Campbell for the Ryan Garcia fight, and we saw how good he was then. So we've seen everything what he's capable of, and he's just got so many attributes. He's hard to hit clean. His speed and his power's real, and he's obviously got that star power too, and that charisma to go with it, with the celebrations and all that. And that's what people love to see. They love entertainment. It's an entertainment business, and he's got it all.
Just get on to yourself now. It's been a couple of months since that emphatic knockout win over Tommy McCarthy in the rematch back in, I think it was April. What have you been up to kind of since, and what lies ahead?
Had a child since, so
congratulations, boy or girl? Little
boy, little Frank. So yeah.
Fighter?
No. Keep him away from this sport. But no, look, he came into my life 4 weeks ago, so yeah, that's been all the focus has been there at home with my wife and my son, so it's been an amazing time.
Sleepless nights?
Plenty of them, but it's all good. You know, my wife's been doing a lot of the work, and obviously I've been back in camp for a few weeks now, so she very much understands that I need my kip, so yeah, she's good as gold.
You did well to escape after just 4 weeks, mate.
Yeah, I've done all right.
Chris, a lot of rumours going on at the moment in the world of boxing. You know what it's like. You know, people talk, people say things. Some are true, some are not true. But hopefully you can clarify. Obviously, what's your situation with Eddie? Your promotional agreement with Eddie at this stage?
I'm not in contract with anyone, so yeah, not in contract. Open. We've been open to discussions for a while now, trying to sort of fight date. But yeah, not in contract with anyone.
Chris, I know when Eddie had Sky and he was almost like destroying everybody else that was around him. He was putting on show after show after show. Now we've got Dazn, BT, Sky, Wasserman, and there's a lot of criticism from fans who said the shows are running thin. There's not enough talent to go around 4 or 5 different networks. Is it advantage to fighters now to almost stay free agents so you can prioritise and capitalise on the best fights and financially reward yourself in the best possible way?
Yeah, I think the main thing for me is I'm very lucky to be in the position I'm in. Obviously, as European champion, good performance last time out. Out of contract is, you know, a good thing in a way, so you can sort of, you know, see what the offers are there, and the cards are sort of, you know, the ball's in my court sort of thing. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of talent out there, like you say, but there's a lot of opportunity as well, different networks, and everyone's trying to get ahead of one another. So the competition's good for everyone, and it's just the cream will always rise in terms of, you know, people delivering fights, etc. But yeah, it's great that there's Channel 5 with Wasserman, there's BT, Sky, Dazn, all of that is brilliant.
So coming back to yourself again, are you open to working with anybody and everybody that's out there? Whoever poses the best proposal to you?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I want what's right for me, and my dream's to fight back home in Bournemouth. So that's the plan for me.
I know Eddie's gone on record to say that we need to have a big fight. You know, we need to deliver a big fight for Chris to fight in Bournemouth. It's been going on for the last 18 months or so now. Do you feel like you're ready? You're ready to fill out an arena in your hometown, and you're capable of doing that?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I understand Eddie's point with regards to Dazn. You know, they're a global company. They want world title fights or massive names. So that's like, you've got Conor Benn, you've got obviously Anthony Joshua, and then you've got Joe Cordina, who's just won a world title over there. That if that was just a standard fight or even a European title fight, that I doubt they would have been out of headline with that. So it had to be a world title with Cordina, or you got to be a massive, huge name like Conor Benn is. So I understand their situation. I'm not a massive name. I'm not fighting for a world title yet. So I fully understand Eddie's situation with bringing a show and DAZN not wanting a show in Bournemouth.
Okay, well, we look forward to the any announcements in the coming weeks. Just before I let you go, Chris, fight announced a couple of days ago. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. Is it 50-50?
I think so, because I mean, I think Jake Paul's a bit bigger naturally. He looks like he's been grafting for a few years. I've heard rumours he's always trained a bit of boxing, and he's a big lump. I think Tommy Fury's naturally a light heavyweight, and I think Jake Paul would struggle to make that. You know, he'd probably want a fight around 86 kilos, which is like a stone over and a bit over the light heavyweight limit. So yeah, it's an interesting fight for sure. You know, Tommy's natural boxing ability would make sense that he wins the fight, but Jake Paul he can obviously punch, and he's improving all the time. So it's an interesting fight. You know, for me, this is a business, and people forget that, and they start trying to slag off YouTubers. Look, they're bringing more eyes to sport, they're bringing more names to sport, they're bringing more money and opportunities to the sport. So if people talk about boxing, it's good for everyone in boxing. You know, and it's not they're not fighting for belts or anything at the moment. So you know, it's good, and I think fair play to even Tommy taking the fight, because for really, if he wins, like, people are gonna, well, you were supposed to win. So it's sort of a no-win situation for him, other than financially, I reckon. So yeah, you know, fair play.
Chris, FireFL TV, thank you very much.
Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.